Thanks, Jenilee. Hey, I'll have you know that the Beast is a one-woman man because that's all I can fit in my Bears jersey. Know what I'm saying, guys? Know what I'm saying? So, joking aside, here are a kicker, a single defensive player, and a special teams defense that ended last season in beast mode and are going to continue to tear up the field, making long kicks, causing fumbles, and just causing basic mayhem all season. My kicker is Matt Prater of the Denver Broncos. That mile-high air sure tends to make kicks go longer and higher. He's kicked 259-yarders in his 5-year career. As a starter on the Broncos, Prater made at least one 50-yarder each year of his career. That's amazing. His career mark for 50-plus yard field goals is 15 of 20. That's 75%. You can't beat that. That's the best, actually, in NFL history. So you got to draft this guy. His longest kick was 53 yards in 2012, and that was one of 3 kicks. He made over 50 yards. You know, he's just gonna be scoring all season. He made 55 of his extra points last season, and Peyton Manning's just gonna keep making touchdowns. So it's a win-win. Jenilee didn't take him. I'm gonna tell you to pick him. The Seattle defense. They were a menace to be reckoned with 18 interceptions, 255 yards. You need to fear these guys. Their man in the middle, linebacker Bobby Wagner, had 140 tackles and 3 picks. Defensive end Chris Clemens had 11.5 sacks last season and 31 tackles. Defensive end Bruce Irvin had 8 sacks. Then, of course, you have the 12th man, CenturyLink Stadium, better known as the Clink. I've stood outside of this place. This place is a ferocious beast. Fans are just scared to go in here from other teams. Teams are always making false starts here. 2.36 false starts a game, 112 decibels of sound. Insane. You gotta take Seattle. Then I have my defensive single player, Carolina linebacker Luke Kuechly. He was an interior linebacker last season. There was an injury to John Beeson in week 4 that allowed him to move into the middle linebacker position. That's where he will spend his full season this year. He's a hungry young sleeper. He averaged 12 tackles a game, 103 total tackles last season. He was the number 2 fantasy linebacker behind Darrell Washington. So this guy's going to get you a ton of points. And as all the experts say, you always take a linebacker as your single defensive player if you're smart. So now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, do you smell Limburger? I smell Limburger. That's right, because that's cheese, and that means Prost. Our Green Bay transplant from San Diego is going to join us next. He's going to have Who's Week this week in the Balls to the Wall injury report. Stay tuned.
Be sure to tune in next week. It's going to be fun. We're having our draft, and we're going to do a post-draft roundup show. And we want to hear from you guys on your drafts. So again, tweet us at BigBallsFBall to brag about your lineups and tell us how you're going to use your arsenal in the upcoming season. Thanks for watching. Good night, guys.